We want to synchronize the data of the meeting towards a CRM, right? And we choose HubSpot, even though HubSpot there is a native integration, but we wanted to see, enhance a bit that integration. So one of the things we're doing here in the first part, we're enriching the contact and the company information. So I created a make agent here, and this make agent here has some configuration to analyze the contact, right? So you will get the user will provide the enriched data for the provided email address. So you just need to enrich that address. And then it has the different tools and has an instruction to go use these tools, right? So we have one tool, search person in Apollo. So we use Apollo to get details about this person based on an email. We have search the web, and even search a company for like in this case for Romanian CUI for the official registration number, right? So with that, you could go to another platform like, I don't know, Terminate to get more official information about that company. The way the AI agent acts, you just give it the instructions and the AI will decide, okay, which of these tools needs to use when, and it will come back with the definition of the answer as I want it, right? So you could add to this additional information like company revenue, like employee history of employment and so on. Any information you can find hypothetically online or you can find in Apollo or other platforms. For simplicity, I just added few things here. So I'll run this first just to give you an idea, okay, how this really works. So I get the meeting participants. I take one of the participants and pass it over to the AI. And now the agent will trigger the different other scenarios. If we go to the history of this, you can see, hey, this was triggered. And in this case was Marius. And for Marius, we have all the different details that we have from Apollo. And you can see, okay, head of projects, his LinkedIn profile, if you might want to use that maybe for some outreach automations and so on. All the different details. And that information is passed back to the agent. Similar, the agent might probably use the company searcher. So here we're using a web search with OpenAI to get a fast answer. So we can see in the history that OpenAI returned for the company. Where is it? Response. Whatever. Already aggregated here. So then we have Makeitfuture and the CUI for Makeitfuture, it's 4, 5, whatever. So this was returned to the AI. And then if we go to the initial run, this AI response you will get here. Here's the JSON. Sometimes this is like a tip for everybody. The make agent does not respect only to return the answer in JSON. I know that's under development and they will improve that. So in order to make sure, hey, I always have a JSON and I have a proper JSON, I use a completion module from OpenAI, and I ask it to check and correct the JSON if there's an issue with it, and just return it and parse it as JSON. So then I have a result which is already parsed, and I can use it in my next steps. How are we with time, Mariana?
4 minutes ideally before we move to the Q&A.
Okay. So then once I have the data parsed, I'm going with that data and synchronize the data towards a contact, right? So I have the different fields connected here, the ones that I define like first name, last name, email, phone number, LinkedIn profile, whichever you want to connect to your company. I'm also searching for the company, and then if the company exists, I will update it. If the company does not exist, I will create a company, right? Create a deal. And then the last step here is let's do a follow-up check. I haven't set this up in the idea that we're going to set it together. So then I come here, I say, hey, I want to do, let's say we do it 4.0. And here I can say, hey, analyze the meeting and tell me and decide if I need to do a follow-up with my customer. Okay, so in order to do that, I will have to have the meeting information. So again, I'm missing here the MeetGeek transcripts. I'm mapping the same idea as on the previous meeting, and I need to aggregate that as a text. Okay, so this will be transcript. So then if I pass that transcript to the AI, this will analyze it and tell me, okay, do I need to do a follow-up or not? Let's say return as JSON. We put here JSON follow up true or false. And then task name. And with this, let's keep it simple. I'm saying, hey, export as, yes, you need to activate advanced mode and say, hey, I want a JSON object and parse that. And with that, then I can create a task inside. Where do I reference something? Again, the limitation of this is your imagination. You want to create a follow-up task. You might want to update the deal stage based on that discussion. Just add one module, say analyze this meeting, and then decide which of these stages is most appropriate for my deal. That will as well work very well, right? So then we can check the result of this, and you see, hey, yes, I need a true, clarified logical requirements and database. So I have this task, and then we can assign that to create a task inside. Okay, I need to expand the API. I will not do it now, but you get the point. I will connect that and share the JSONs of these templates with everyone, and feel free to modify it. And if you have questions, reach out to me and my team, and happy to support you with this.